So how's it going? This is Lunch with the One-Eyed Fat Man. I think episode 6 or something like that. And this program here is supposed to educate, entertain, and offend everybody on the planet at least once. I usually start off with a joke, and I don't know, everybody's heard 2 negatives equals a positive. Oh, what I'm having for lunch, I'm having popcorn and a cup of coffee. That's all I'm having. But everybody's heard 2 negatives equals a positive. So have you ever been in a hurry to get to work, you're running late and all this, and all of a sudden you got a flat tire? Okay. So you get your tire fixed and you're still going to work and you run out of gas. So there's 2 negatives, a flat tire and running out of gas. And when you get to work, you think, oh, maybe something positive is going to happen. So you get to work and they go, well, you're a no-call, no-show, so they terminate your ass, you know. So that's 2 negatives that don't equal positive. It never does, you know. People say it does, but it doesn't. Okay, so I finally figured out what it meant. 2 negatives equal a positive. Here's 1 negative. Here's another negative. 2 negative equals a positive. That's sort of a sick joke. But I just got done watching Wendy Williams. And I hate to say this, but she's going to get the coronavirus. And because it's sad, she goes out in the audience, and people are from Queens, people from Brooklyn, you know, Flatbush or wherever they're from, you know. I'm from Staten Island, I'm from New York City, I'm from, you know, blah, 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 blah. So the coronavirus is pretty serious stuff. You know, most of us are going to survive. But I feel sorry for Wendy. You know, money's not worth your life. And there's going to be people out there that think that they have to see Wendy Williams because she's a celebrity and they have to see her, even though that they're sick. They're still going to go try to be in the audience and stuff like that. But she was talking about Biggie Small. They never did find his murderer, you know, same with Tupac back in the day. And I just watched an episode yesterday on A&E. I think it was Brigham City or Brigham Town or whatever it is in Utah. There was a gas station attendant that got killed. And 24 years later, they finally caught him. The guy was in prison. It's just like here in Caddo County. There was a 14-year-old girl that got killed back in 1995. And the trial is just getting ready. It would be 4/20. And it's going to happen, you know. And what's crazy is, like I said, I was in the guards and stuff like this, but I was in the guards with this guy. And being in the guards, being in the National Guards, you meet a lot of interesting people. You know, I've met doctors, lawyers. I've met, who's on here? I don't know his name. Hello, Timothy. Hey, how you doing? But anyway, being in the guards, I'm glad you're watching. And I'm glad somebody's watching. But being in the guards, you meet a lot of interesting people. I've met doctors and lawyers and police officers and stuff like that. But I also met drug dealers, convicted drug dealers. I'm not going to lie to you. Convicted drug dealers, convicted pedophiles, convicted murderers, you know. And there's one that's right here in Caddo County that's going to be going to trial here at 4/20. And supposedly he, you know, allegedly or whatever it's called, killed this girl in 1995. And it's barely coming to trial now. And I think it's going to be about the same story as it was in the Brigham, because this one guy, there's probably 2 people involved. And one guy went to prison or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he decides to tell the story. You know, I think that's what's going to happen to this one. I really don't know the whole story. I heard a lot of rumors. Hopefully they got the right guy. But they were just talking about Biggie Small's death and shooting and stuff like that. They never caught him. Same with Tupac. You know, they never caught Tupac. What was crazy, this is what's nuts. This is what freaks the hell out of me, man. Okay, East Coast, West Coast, they're feuding or rumbling or whatever you want to call it, man. You know, people got killed from the East Coast, from the West Coast. People went to jail. People got hurt. East Coast, West Coast. Okay, who's the number one rapper of all time? Some skinny white kid from Detroit. You know, Eminem, and he's white. You know, that's what I don't understand. How many people got killed over the rapping rumble or whatever it's called? And it was a skinny white kid out of Detroit. That's the best. But I'm having popcorn. Hopefully you guys are eating. And make sure you stay in your house, because that's the only way we're going to stop this, if we do stop it. Because I guess it's like virginity. You can only get it once. Supposedly, that's what they say. So, all of us are screwed, But how do they know you can only get it once? See, that's the thing. They don't know. It's only been around once. But they tell you that. But, yeah, we're in the apocalypse now. I don't want to nag on it or whatever, but it's the four horsemen of the apocalypse. I believe in God. Of course I believe in God. There is a God. There's no doubt in my mind there is a God. But it's political, monetary, educational, and religion. It's all fake. All of it is fake. All of it. Religions, they're just made there to take your money, You believe in God. If you want to pay tithings or whatever, you pay tithings to a good, solid place that donates to the poor or whatever. And a lot of poor people now, this is what's sad too. I don't know if they're poor or not, but they're taking advantage of the food boxes and stuff. They're going from different counties, because like right here, we got counties pretty close by. They can get a food box here, and then go to another county, and then go to another county. And I heard some people got caught doing that, or using fake names, So it's kind of sad. But most of us are going to survive, and I feel sorry for Wendy Williams. She's been going out in the audience, because everybody wants to talk to Wendy. Who you doing? Who you doing? She's single now, so everybody wants to know who she's doing. She probably ain't doing nobody because of the corona. And what else I got to say? Oh yeah, the debt collectors. I always bitch about that too. See, like you're getting supposedly $1,000, $1,500, or whatever it is per person. I don't know. Nobody knows how much you're getting. Okay, just say you're getting $1,200 per person. Probably one time only thing. Okay, that $1,200, that doesn't even pay the rent in Brooklyn. You can't even get a motel, not a motel, but an apartment or house or whatever for $1,200. A lot of places too. That only covers 1 month's rent. And people need to learn how to cook. Don't go out to eat. Don't go out to McDonald's every day just because they have a drive-through. You need to learn how to cook a meal, make some bread, make some tortillas, whatever, Make some popcorn. I love popcorn. With real butter, not that margarine crap, Not the microwave stuff either. Get the Orville Redenbacher popcorn popper. But beware of false prophets. You wouldn't believe how rich those people are. They preach the gospel, this and that, and they got jets, and they have a lot of stuff. They're not worried. And let me see what else I got to say. All the New World Order, of course. The New World Order is coming into power. Blah 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 blah. This is what's going on by now. This is called order by chaos. See, everybody's chaotic, but they keep you in your house, and you're in order. You're not. Nobody's out committing crimes that much. That I know of yet, because they're telling people not to go anywhere, telling people not to go to work. And it's called order by chaos, and it's what do you call those dudes? It's like the New World Order. It's the Illuminati, the New World Order. Order by chaos, because you're going to be dependent on the government. You're going to ask them for food, for electricity, because if you don't have no electricity, you don't have no refrigeration. You don't have no refrigeration. You don't have no food. You know, so you're going to be dependent on the government. Well, what else do I got to say? You know, just be careful. We're going to make it. You know, we are going to make it. We're going to survive. The world's going to go on forever. But the bill collectors, that's what I'm afraid of. The bill collectors is going to come and take a lot of people's stuff. You know, people just recently thought that they were doing good. Stock market was doing good. You know, the Dow Jones was going up and up and up and up and up and up. So they went out and bought a new car, you know, 2019, 2020. And now they're not going to work. And a lot of other people, like right now, you go to Smith's or Walmart or whatever. Okay, this is what if you want toilet paper, order it online. They're going to deliver it to your house, or cat food or whatever, because I go for cat food, I go for toilet paper, I go for milk, I go for water, and it's not there. But the place is just packed. I went out yesterday. I shouldn't have done it, but I went out yesterday. This morning I woke up and had a runny nose, you know. It's nothing serious, but there's germs out there. But the people that are hoarding, trying to hoard everything, you know, toilet paper, order it online, you know. Order it from Walmart, $40. You know, I see these people coming out with 2 shopping carts. They're spending more than $40. I can tell you that right now, unless they're on food stamps. I don't know, because I didn't see them. But you know, if you need stuff, order it online. You know, 3 or 4 days it's going to be there. It's going to be at your house. It's going to be delivered, and it'll keep you from going to the store. Stuff like that. And eggs. You know, we don't have any eggs or bread. That's what's crazy. One for bread, eggs, milk, cat food, and water. And all of it was out. And you know, it shouldn't be. But I got enough to survive. I'll make it pretty easy. We're all gonna make it. You know, it's sad that like Wendy Williams. I just watched Wendy Williams. It's sad that New York is having this big problem. And I hate to say it. I don't want to say it, but she's gonna get it. And Wendy, money's not worth your life. Money is not worth your life. You know, you're a good-looking lady. Get your producers, your not a director, but the directors can't do shit. But the producers, the people that produce your shows, tell them, you know, if you want me to keep doing this for years, you better get your shit together and block off the audience of some sort, you know. Because I can see it coming now, because if New York is as hard as they say it is, people from all over the area come and see Wendy, and they want to see Wendy, even if they're sick or not, man. They want to see Wendy, and it's from all areas of New York. But let's see what else is going on. I've been watching the news, and I haven't seen anybody out of Mexico City. You know, I need to look on the internet and find out if there's people that have the coronavirus in Mexico, because maybe I'm under a rock. Maybe I'm watching the wrong news. But I haven't seen anybody. I've seen people quarantined in Argentina, I think it is. I don't know if they're quarantined, but they can't fly back into the States. You know, I think the States might have blocked them off. And that's what's going to be sad, too. Like I said, it's ordered by chaos. One of these days, they're going to block off the states. You can't be able to go to a different state, just across the state line. You know, you're going to have a clearance of some sort. You know, it's like home arrest. People that have home arrest, to me, that was kind of always funny. Home arrest, they put an ankle bracelet on your leg and stuff like that. You know, that's too weird. But that's what we are. We're in home arrest right now, and they're tracking us with our phones and different things like that. So wherever we go, they're tracking us. But the Illuminati has power, and like I was saying yesterday, the last one that I knew had the human sacrifice with the Illuminati. You know, they may have had others since then, but it was Bin Laden. They killed Bin Laden on May 1st. Like I said, the Illuminati was started on May 1st. 17 something. I don't know what day it was. I know what day it was, but I don't know what year. You guys can look it up. But it was started on May Day, and then that's the international sign of distress. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. And we're going to have to see what happens May 1st of this year. There might be something seriously happen. I can't guarantee it, but check it out. But anyway, they got bin Laden on May 2nd, where he was at, right after midnight. But the thing was, the people that were watching, this was on the net, civilians couldn't watch it. People in the military, the Illuminati, they were watching it. It's just like the Purge, watching the Purge happen, And the soldiers that went in, SEAL Team 6, I think it was, I'm not for sure, but I think it was, went in there and they shot bin Laden, but they were carrying body cams. Everybody had a body cam. And the Clintons, the Obamas, the Bushes, or whatever, even have their expressions when they're watching this. I don't know if that's fake or if that's real. But they did have body cams hitting the satellite, going back to the States or Europe, wherever it was at. But it was on May 1st. Bin Laden got killed a little bit after May 2nd, just after midnight. You check into that. And they could have got bin Laden 5 or 6 years prior to that if they wanted to. They knew where he was at. But they were waiting for a certain time to celebrate their human sacrifice, whatever they do, man. These guys are freaking demons. They're devil worshippers. Take a look at it on the internet, what day it was. And maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe it's not. But they will have to get rid of us because the earth can't survive. It cannot survive. We have the global warming. Like I said last time, we had the fires and blah, blah, blah. See, the fire in Australia burned so many acres, thousands, hundreds of thousands of acres. And where does that heat go? It goes into the atmosphere. Excuse me, global warming, whatever. But the polar caps are melting. There's no doubt in my mind. There is global warming, climate change, whatever you want to call it, because of the emissions from the vehicles. We did this stuff way too late. The electric vehicles and stuff like that should have happened 100 years ago. But Westinghouse and stuff like that, oil companies, they wanted to make money off of it. Tesla, he was a pretty smart man. He was like a genius, and he died probably penniless because the rich overpowered him. It's just like right now, like I say, the debt collectors are coming. People right now, they're going to Walmart, Smith's, wherever your grocery store is, whatever it is, Piggly Wiggly or Winco or wherever you buy groceries. Some people are going to be using credit cards. They're going to max out the credit cards on food and stuff. And they're not going to be able to pay those credit cards. So it's going to go into the default or whatever. You're going to have to take it to court. You don't want to go to court because you have no money. You have to fight these guys. You don't want to get a lawyer because lawyers are pieces of shit anyway. Every damn one of them lie. Every fucking lawyer will lie. Every lawyer. That's what pisses me off. Especially the honky law office out of Salt Lake. They have a license to lie for the Lord. And you don't believe me? Even the judges, because the judges were lawyers at one time, the first thing they fucking tell you, plead not guilty. Even though you're guilty or whatever, they say, plead not guilty. To me, that's lying. And all of them lie. They'll get up there and they'll exaggerate stuff or whatever. Oh, see, I'm going off on a tangent. I forgot where I was at. But anyway, the debt collectors are going to be coming. And when they do, in the state of Idaho, I don't know about the other states, but it's Idaho Code 605-8, 605-4, those two statutes in the Idaho Code. You can look them up. They can come and take your guns, your food, and your water with a sheriff's warrant if you don't pay your credit cards. People don't know that. Just because you don't pay your Walmart credit card, that they can come and take your stuff. Take your stuff that you've had forever, an antique gun from your great-great-great-grandfather, And you say, fuck him, man, I'm not going to pay him, which you should have to because they have no business. Those debt collectors, they don't know you, you don't know them, you've never done business with them, but they're going to be coming. They'll be coming and they'll take your stuff. I hate to go rambling on. Is anybody even watching? I don't think so. But get you some popcorn. Don't panic. If you can, plant a garden this spring. You know, it's coming around the corner. Plant something. Stay home and watch Netflix. You know, purge watch, whatever it's called. Binge watch. Breaking Bad. Stuff like that. So this has been episode 6, I think it is. Lunch with the One-Eyed Fat Man. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you'll look something up. And hopefully I offended somebody. So have a good day. See you tomorrow at noon. Got to figure out how to shut this thing off.